The importance of the Book of Proverbs. The Book of Proverbs stands out in the Old Testament as a treasury of divine wisdom, designed to guide humanity into righteous and godly living. Unlike books that recount Israel's history or prophetic warnings, Proverbs focuses on shaping the character, decisions, and lifestyle of God's people. Its central purpose is to show that wisdom comes from God and that those who embrace it will live fruitful, disciplined, and honorable lives. One of the most important things in Proverbs is the collection of divine wisdom. King Solomon, renowned for his God-given wisdom, 1 Kings chapter 4 verses 29 to 34, was the primary author of Proverbs. Through him, the Spirit of God inspired thousands of sayings that addressed practical aspects of life, family, work, relationships, and worship. Some later chapters were also compiled by the men of King Hezekiah, Proverbs chapter 25 verse 1, showing how important it was for Israel to preserve this wisdom for generations. In addition, figures like Agur, Proverbs chapter 30, and King Lemuel, Proverbs chapter 31, contributed their spirit-filled insights, reminding us that God's wisdom is not confined to one voice but flows through many vessels. At the heart of Proverbs is the declaration, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge," Proverbs chapter 1 verse 7. This truth is the foundation of all that follows. True wisdom does not begin with experience, age, or intelligence, but with reverence for God. To fear the Lord means to honor Him, obey Him, and recognize His authority in every area of life. Without this fear, all human wisdom collapses into folly. This makes Proverbs not just a book of wise sayings, but a call to live in covenant relationship with God. Another significant aspect of Proverbs is its practical instruction for daily life. It deals with issues such as honesty in business, Proverbs chapter 11 verse 1, discipline in children, Proverbs chapter 13 verse 24, diligence in work, Proverbs chapter 6 verses 6 to 11, the power of words, Proverbs chapter 18 verse 21, and choosing good friends, Proverbs chapter 13 verse 20. By addressing the everyday struggles of life, Proverbs shows that godliness is not only about temple worship but also about how one lives in the home, marketplace, and community. Proverbs also serves as a warning against sin and foolishness. Over and over, it contrasts the path of wisdom with the path of folly. It warns against laziness, greed, pride, drunkenness, adultery, and deceit. For instance, Proverbs chapter 6 verse 27 asks, "Can a man scoop fire into his lap without his clothes being burned?" A vivid warning against sexual immorality. These teachings make it clear that sin brings destruction, but wisdom and obedience to God bring life and peace. Finally, one of the most celebrated sections is the portrait of the virtuous woman in Proverbs chapter 31. This passage, taught by King Lemuel's mother, describes